Have you ever looked up at the night sky, filled with countless stars, and felt a profound sense of smallness? It's a humbling experience, one that sparks a question as old as humanity itself. Are we alone? But what if the question isn't about being alone, but about what we are? What if everything we know, our history, our triumphs, our struggles, our very existence, is part of a grand experiment? Imagine, for a moment, that Earth isn't the pinnacle of creation, but a cosmic laboratory, a test field, a meticulously designed petri dish floating in the vastness of space. This isn't a dystopian nightmare, but a quiet, curious thought experiment, a gentle inquiry into our place in the universe. In this journey, we'll explore the idea that our world is a testing ground, a place where life is seeded, nurtured, and observed. Let's start with the science. Think about the Cambrian Explosion, a period about 540 million years ago when life on Earth suddenly diversified in an astonishing burst of creativity. In a geological blink of an eye, complex, multicellular organisms appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. It was an explosion of biological innovation. Paleontologists still debate the exact cause. Was it a sudden increase in oxygen? The evolution of predators? Or could it be interpreted as a new batch of variables being introduced into the experiment? A fresh set of prototypes released into the simulation to see which ones would thrive. From this perspective, evolution isn't just a blind, random process. It's a guided one. Natural selection becomes the mechanism for weeding out failed designs, while successful adaptations are recorded and refined. Dinosaurs, for example, dominated the planet for 150 million years, an incredible run. But perhaps they were just one phase of the experiment. Their extinction, triggered by a cataclysmic asteroid, wasn't an accident, but a controlled reset. A way to clear the board and make room for the next phase, the age of mammals. And what about us? Humanity. We are, by all accounts, an anomaly. Our intelligence, our self-awareness, our ability to manipulate our environment on a global scale, it's unprecedented. From the cosmic perspective of our hypothetical experimenters, we might be the most fascinating subject yet. Are we the ultimate goal of the experiment, or just another variable? Our rapid technological advancement, our art, our philosophies, our endless capacity for both creation and destruction, it all provides a wealth of data. Every war, every act of kindness, every scientific breakthrough could be another data point for the observers. This idea is deeply rooted in human thought, long before we even knew the shape of our galaxy. Many ancient mythologies and religions speak of gods creating humanity and then observing, or even interfering with, their progress. These stories can be seen as early attempts to grapple with this same feeling, that our existence has a purpose beyond our immediate understanding, guided by a higher intelligence. It's a narrative that gives meaning to our struggles and a sense of cosmic significance to our lives. But who would be conducting such an experiment? The possibilities are as limitless as the universe itself. Perhaps it's an ancient, hyper-advanced civilization that has long since transcended physical form. They could be beings of pure energy or consciousness, exploring the nature of life itself by creating and observing countless worlds like ours. For them, a million years might be a fleeting moment. Our entire history could unfold on their monitors in a matter of hours. Or maybe the experimenter is something we can't even comprehend. A form of intelligence operating on principles so different from our own that we lack the vocabulary to describe it. It could be the universe itself, a self-organizing, conscious entity that uses planets like Earth as nodes in a vast network of self-discovery, learning about its own potential through the evolution of life. In this scenario, we aren't just subjects in an experiment. We are a part of the experimenter. So, how would they observe us? The idea of alien ships hovering in our skies seems a bit crude for such advanced beings. Their methods would likely be far more subtle, perhaps undetectable. They might be woven into the very fabric of our reality. The laws of physics, the constants of nature. What if these are the carefully calibrated parameters of the simulation? The speed of light, the strength of gravity, all perfectly tuned to allow for the kind of complex life that has emerged on Earth. Change any one of them, even slightly, and the universe as we know it couldn't exist. This is known as the fine-tuning argument, and while scientists debate its implications, It fits perfectly with the test field hypothesis. The conditions are just right because they were made just right. This thought also adds a new layer to the Fermi paradox, the question of why, in such a vast universe, we haven't found any evidence of other intelligent life. If Earth is a controlled experiment, maybe it's intentionally isolated. A cosmic quarantine. Contact with other civilizations could contaminate the results, introducing variables the experimenters don't want. We might be in a galactic nature preserve, protected from outside influence until we reach a certain stage of development. Or perhaps other test fields exist, but they are so far away, separated by unimaginable distances, that cross-contamination is impossible by design. What would be the goal of this grand experiment? Perhaps it's to find the perfect, most resilient form of life. Or maybe it's to cultivate a species capable of inheriting their knowledge, a successor to their own civilization. It could be an ethical test, to see if a species with our level of intelligence can overcome its self-destructive tendencies and achieve a state of harmony and wisdom. If so, our current global challenges, climate change, conflict, social division, are not just problems to be solved. They are the final exam. Our performance is being graded. Thinking of Earth as a test field doesn't have to be unsettling. In fact, it can be incredibly empowering. It reframes our existence. It suggests that our lives have a significance that extends beyond our planet, beyond our solar system. Every choice we make, every problem we solve, contributes to a project of cosmic importance. It encourages us to be the best versions of ourselves, to strive for a better world, not just for our own sake, but because we are part of something much, much bigger. It adds a sense of wonder and mystery to the everyday. The intricate patterns of a snowflake, the complex ecosystem of a rainforest, the spark of a new idea, all could be manifestations of a brilliant, ongoing design. We are living inside a masterpiece, a work of art and science on a cosmic scale. This is, of course, a speculative journey, a blending of science and imagination. There is no hard evidence to prove we are in a cosmic lab, but the lack of evidence isn't evidence of absence. It simply leaves the door open to wonder. And it's in that space of wonder that we find the most beautiful and profound questions. So the next time you look up at the stars, consider this. You are not just a speck of dust on a lonely planet. You are a participant in the grandest experiment of all. You are a living, breathing piece of a question the universe is asking itself. And your life, your choices, your story is part of the answer. Thank you for joining us on this gentle drift through a curious idea. If you enjoyed this journey into the cosmos of what-ifs, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more explorations into the wonders of our world and beyond. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? Are we an experiment? Until next time, keep looking up and keep wondering.